My name is Sandra, and today we're going to do macaroni and cheese. Now, macaroni and cheese is one of my family's favorite holiday foods, and I hope it's your family favorite as well. I got the macaroni and cheese recipe from Mrs. Wilkes Boardinghouse Cookbook. Now, the reason I chose Mrs. Wilkes Boardinghouse Cookbook is because one of my co-workers has gone to her restaurant and he said everything he tried on her menu tastes extremely delicious. Now, that was recommendation enough for me to want to try her macaroni and cheese recipe. So if you would like to try the recipe with me, just stay tuned. But before we get started, I would like to introduce you to Mrs. Wilkes. In 1943, a young and determined Seymour Wilkes took over a nondescript turn-of-the-century boarding house on a sun-dapped brick street in historic downtown Savannah. Her goal was modest: to make a living by offering comfortable lodging and home-style Southern cooking served family-style in the downstairs dining room. Miss Wilkes' reputation was strong, and business was brisk from the beginning. But it was coverage in Esquire and the New York Times, and even a profile on David Brinkley's evening news program that brought Southern food lovers from all over the world to her doorstep. Seymour is now 93 years old, and 4 generations of Wilkes helped her keep the restaurant tables laden with platters of her legendary fried chicken, pork rib, and biscuits. Friends and strangers pass bowls brimming with her sublime butter beans, collard greens, mashed sweet potatoes, and banana pudding. The line snakes out the front door and down the street. Now, with a recommendation like that, I couldn't help but want to try Miss Wilkes' macaroni and cheese recipe. So, if you would like to try Mrs. Wilkes' recipe with me, stay tuned. The ingredients you'll need is 2 cups of elbow macaroni, half a cup of butter, 4 eggs, 3 cups of milk, 2 cups of grated sharp cheddar cheese, a pinch of salt, a 1½ quart casserole dish, a spoon, a spatula, and a mixer to beat the eggs until the eggs foam. And that's all you'll need. You'll need to preheat your stove to 350, and let's get started. Preheat your stove to 350. Make sure your water is boiling, and then make sure you add salt, a pinch of salt in there. So your water will be salt water that's boiling, and then pour your 2 cups of noodles in there and let them boil for about 7 to 8 minutes, depending on how tender you want them to be. Some people like theirs a little tender, and some people like theirs a little firm. I'm gonna let mine boil for about 8 minutes. So, but the recipe do call for it to boil about 7 minutes. Okay, we got our egg. Our 4 eggs has been beaten to froth. We're gonna put our egg mixture into our drained noodles. We're gonna put our butter into our noodle and our eggs. We're gonna put our salt in next. We're gonna put mostly all of our cheese in there. We're gonna save some of our cheese for the top. We're gonna put our milk in there. And we're gonna stir it up. pouring it into a buttered casserole dish. Okay, now I'm going to put this in our preheated oven. Our oven is already preheated to 350, and I'm going to put it in our oven for 30 minutes. Okay, I just taken it out of the oven and I have let it cool for like 5 minutes. And now I'm going to go ahead and serve up a serving so you can see what it looked like. And this is what it looked like. I hope yours turn out just as nicely. I hope you enjoy your macaroni and cheese for the holidays, and I'll see you the next time on Holiday Cooking with Wallace.